How are we, my friends? You are very welcome along to Wednesday morning's Anfield Agenda news roundup. Everybody's minds are on the one thing. Who is this number 6 that Liverpool are closing in on? Well, some people on certain social media accounts and in a few other places believe that they know who it is, but we're going to try and figure it out over the next few minutes. Are they right? Is it the person they think it is? Or are they jumping the gun a little bit too early? I've got to be honest as always with you guys and say, personally, as I sit here now, I can't stand over any name. I can't look you in the eye and say to you 100% it is X or Y. I am recording this at about 5:30 in the morning on Wednesday. So if anything happens between the time I record this and the time it goes out at about midday, that's the reason why. So over the course of the next few minutes, I'm going to do my best to give you the very latest on Liverpool's search for, of course, the number 6. A little bit on potential outgoings and a little bit on Liverpool's use of AI as well. I want to know your thoughts though, my friends, so do let us know in the comment section. Drop a like on the video if you enjoy it, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We will of course be back tonight at 8:45 with the late night agenda, where we'll go through everything in more detail. We've had over 3,000 people live in our comments, in our chat over the past 2 nights, and we hope to see you guys back in again tonight. So look, let's get into it. So certain social media accounts believe that Liverpool have chosen Martin Zubimeni of Real Sociedad as the number 6 that David Ornstein mentioned. As I said, I can't stand over that. I haven't got that information myself, but there are growing areas of optimism, let's say, that people believe it is Zubimendi. But I wouldn't go pulling the party poppers just yet. It does seem like Liverpool, according to these accounts, would like to structure the payments for Zubimendi over a few payments rather than coming in and paying the whole €60 million release clause, which is what is in his Sociedad contract, in one go. Whether Real Sociedad are open to that and whether the player wants to move to Anfield, they're things that I don't think, at this point anyway, none of us know the answer to. It would be incredibly frustrating and annoying if Liverpool did go after a player who then doesn't come to the club. Like, we can't have another Caicedo incident happening all over again. So if Liverpool have honed in on a number 6, I would like to believe that they've certainly got positive vibes from the player, that they would be open to a move to Anfield. Now, if it's Zubimendi, of course, Manchester United are another club that have been mentioned as a possible destination for him, but let's be honest, it's a very straightforward choice. Surely you pick Liverpool Football Club in the Champions League, playing some really good football in pre-season, looking like they have a bright future. But, you know, football is crazy and sometimes money talks, just like the Lenny Euro situation. So I'm not yet confident to say 100% it is Zubimendi, but there is a growing belief amongst certain accounts, certain journalists and certain Liverpool fans that it may be Martin Zubimeni. So I want to know your thoughts on that one. If it turns out to be Zubimendi and we get it done, happy. I think we'd have to be, right? We'd have to be happy with that. Obviously for me, I've had my heart set on Ederson, but Zubimendi is a fine footballer and I'd have no qualms if it's him. But let's not jump the gun too early. Have to bring you the news though. That was what we had. So I'm going to keep going because there is lots more to go through. According to iNews, Newcastle have already identified some potential replacements for Anthony Gordon if and / when he becomes a Liverpool player. This piece goes on to say that they're looking at West Ham duo, Mohamed Kudus and Jared Bowen, as well as Eze of Crystal Palace as potential replacements should Liverpool come in and sign Anthony Gordon. I've been saying for a long time it isn't going to go away. I still don't know if we get Anthony Gordon in this window or not. I guess that will play itself out over the next few weeks, but the story's not going away in any of the publications, and iNews is saying that already Newcastle are looking to start finding replacements for when they lose Anthony Gordon. Now, I did say to you guys that I had a little bit of information on Liverpool using AI. I'll get to that in a second, but before I do, a little bit of an update on another club who have declared an interest in Liverpool's centre-back Sepp van den Berg. Wolfsburg are now apparently interested in signing the player. Should be relatively straightforward. Come in, pay Liverpool €20 million or about £17 million, then Liverpool will let you talk to the player. If not, then go away and stop wasting everyone's time. Liverpool have put a number out there, and I think Liverpool will be quite happy to keep Van den Berg involved if they can't get a number they want. Obviously, from Sepp's perspective, he wants to go and play football. Absolutely understandable. I don't know how this situation resolves, but for me, a central midfielder and a centre-back are bare minimums in this transfer window. If Sepp van den Berg stays, it will be an interesting one, but I don't think long-term he's really going to be good enough, in my own opinion. So I do think Liverpool will look to bring in a centre-back. I just don't know as of right now who that's going to be. Doesn't look like it's going to be Mark Gay of Crystal Palace. Newcastle have made a move for him. We've already looked at other centre-backs as well and said no. So let's see what happens there. Now, the interesting part about this video today is the use of AI that I wanted to bring up. This was in The Athletic, and I found a very interesting reading. They say Liverpool's analytics department is renowned for its pioneering work, led by Director of Research Will Spearman. We've spoken about him before many times on the channel. Spearman took over from Ian Graham in 2023. Ian Graham, of course, went and founded Ludonautics, which he was working with Michael Edwards before Michael Edwards resigned from Ludonautics to come back and work as FSG CEO of football. So, in their most recent venture, it looks like we've teamed up with Google's DeepMind using artificial intelligence, or AI, to determine the correct strategies for corner kicks. I'm not against any of this type of stuff. I don't want to go too futuristic into it, but look, if there is an edge to be found in any way, shape or form in sport, be it minimal or not, go find it. And I'm all for the use of technology to help out. Again, we've seen Liverpool have a couple of weird contraptions over the last couple of seasons. We've seen them have monitors on players' heads. We've seen the goalkeepers wearing the special glasses and ear defenders to make their sensory awareness, more complete. This is a bold new world we're moving into, my friends, but I want to know your thoughts on it. If it makes us score or concede a few less from corners, brilliant. But what's the harm in using it? So, for me, that is pretty much where we are at right now. We're all awaiting the confirmation of whether it's going to be Martin Zubimeni or not. But I do think we're going to find out the answer to this question very, very soon. Liverpool think and want the deal to be done as quickly as possible, of course, but I just hope we don't have another Caicedo situation where we've found our player, but the player has his heart set on either staying in Spain or moving elsewhere. That really wouldn't be the ending to this scenario that we all want. So let's wait and see what happens over the coming hours and indeed days. We will be back at about 5:30 with another news video, and then our live stream, of course, tonight at 8:45. Thank you all so much for your incredible support. As you can see, we've just gone past 266,000 subscribers. We couldn't have done it without your support. So thank you to everyone who tunes in every night, watches, likes and comments on the videos. It means the world to us. We've listened to your feedback as well, and we're hoping to get those Anfield Agenda mugs available for sale soon. Leave that one with me, but I will get back to you soon. Hopefully we have a little bit to celebrate tonight on Zubimendi, but until then, thank you for watching, and I look forward to reading your comments. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.